Hey guys, so I'm outside right now and I'm gonna do this real quick. So this is something that's kind of bothering me a little bit, and yeah, it's bothering other people, but there are people who are open enough to speak for themselves and there are people who are not. So here I am speaking for myself. Okay, so this has to do with interracial relationships, like a black woman dating a white man or Asian or whatever. First of all, stop going in these people's comment section and asking them, well, when are they gonna have a baby, when are they gonna have a baby, or Instagram or wherever. The same thing with me. Stop going in my comment section asking me, when am I gonna have a baby, when am I gonna have a baby. Are you going to take care of it, is the question. Like, someone can't just get up and make a baby without doing some thinking first. Like, yeah, I know there are some babies who or that are made unexpected and by mistake and they're doing great, but still, it's a human being that's alive. Like, there's so much consideration that you have to take in mind. There's so much planning that you have to do. Second of all, please stop telling people what their baby is going to look like. Our womb is not a Build-A-Bear at Toys R Us. We can't say, okay, we want our child to have blue eyes or green eyes and it's just gonna happen. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Everyone has their different genes. You can't look at someone and say, okay, this and that runs in their family. You're not Jesus Christ, you're not God himself. Like, yes, you can look at someone and say, okay, they're black, but what are their genes? Do you know? No, you don't. No, you can't look at someone and tell them what goes on in their genes. Like, let the chromosomes do whatever the hell they want to do. Stop telling people their baby, like, say for example, a black girl is with a white man with blue eyes. Stop telling them, oh, your baby's gonna have beautiful blue eyes, they're gonna be light skinned just like their dad, they're gonna have super curly, soft, wavy, loose curly hair. When that person gets their baby and it looks nothing like what you were describing, how do you think the mother of that child is going to feel? Someone shouldn't feel bad after seeing their child because it wasn't what they expected.
Like, what if their baby come out looking like a lizard? What are you gonna tell them?
Like, even I get caught into it too. Like, my husband as well, he's always looking at Blasian babies, because if you don't know, my husband is Japanese. He's always looking at Blasian babies online and he's saying, oh, these babies are so cute, these babies are so cute. And it's like, in his head, this is what our child is supposed to look like. And I don't want him or me to get caught up into, okay, when the baby gets here we feel some type of way because it's not what we expected the baby to look like. So yeah, just stop, let life do what life wants to do. So my husband might be talking about babies almost every single day and talking about this and that almost every single day, but how am I gonna prove that to you? Sorry, not to sound mean, but I don't need to prove shit to nobody. I don't owe anybody anything. I say what I want to say and I go. I'm not one of those bitches online who say they do this and do that and this and that happen in their life when really it don't happen. They're just trying to look good for the gram, or they're just trying to look good for YouTube, or they're just trying to put on a little show for YouTube. Like, no, that's some weak shit. That's some fake shit. Like, I'm not one of those weak ass, fake ass, bottom of the barrel, trash bag ass bitch. So take it or leave it. Also, let me say, to the people out there who's pushing and like trying their hardest to get the worst out of me or out of other people, try again. I'm not gonna listen to people who are like, because there are people who say things like, oh, he don't want to have no child with you, he don't want to do this with you, he don't want to do that with you. I'm not going to pop a child out to prove a point to no one. That makes no sense. 9 long months and the rest of my life with that child just to prove a point to someone? No. I'll have a child when I'm ready to have a child. Good night. So everyone that's asking about this hair, I'm gonna post about the hair soon. So yeah, just look out for it. I'm gonna post it right after this one. So yeah.